Raised 137 million. You know, from a guy coming from the Army, this is a lot. And that gives us for the next 18 plus months. And I believe our stock will be much higher at that time. So if we need to raise money, we can raise it with less dilution. So I think that's a good thing. I know some of the companies, I think, regretted not coming in, especially when the stock rose. I think that's an artifact of the amount of float and other things. I think we have a tremendous opportunity just in what Morgan brought out, what the future is of cybersecurity. So I'm a huge optimist in this area.
All right, that's General Keith Alexander, the co-founder and co-CEO of IronNet, who joined us a few weeks ago when the company began trading publicly after its merger, its SPAC merger, I should say. IronNet reported earnings earlier this week, and it did say that new customer momentum has been strong and that, quote, the explosive increase in adversary activity that we are seeing spanning industries and geographies is unprecedented. I mean, but in general, this stock has been, it's been all over the map. It's down right now 16%, but it's been all over the map.
It was up dramatically yesterday. Listen, the question he was answering there was, from me, it was about something that we've been focused on, which is the redemption rates. They had a 93% redemption rate. In other words, 93% of the shares went away. They were redeemed, leaving approximately 1.17 million shares in the float. That's it. And that's a key reason why that stock has moved so dramatically one way or the other. There's simply so few shares out. Now, he did answer the question as well, which is about minimum cash requirements, starting their life as a public company with a lot less cash than they might have anticipated, given that very high redemption rate, Morgan. But I think a lot of it just comes back to the public float, which is extremely small.
Yeah, and also gets to a bigger story that you have been covering, which is the fact that some of these companies that have been going public and closing their SPAC mergers in recent weeks, in general, have seen these high redemption percentages. I mean, ARKit is another one that we've been following as well. Spire, which is a space name, similar story. Yeah,
I did one today, CTAC as well. But the big one today, Ginkgo Bioworks, of course, only 50%. So, I mean, that was a time when you'd say, wow, that's very high. In this market, not at all. Now, obviously, as you pointed out, 1.6 billion is what they'll be starting with. One of the largest SPACs going. But it's still a trend that we have to keep track of because it is very important to the aftermarket performance, so to speak, for these companies once they de-SPAC.